I've got a super fun and quick video for you guys. We're going to be making these interactive, beautiful little vest, perfect for all your projects. We're going to be using this kit right here, which includes 12 different vests. In there, you are going to have everything that you need in order to make all of these 12 beautiful cards. You're going to have your decorative papers. All of them are already shaped, so all you have to do is cut them out. They are all different, so it's really fun that you get 12 individual ones. It includes all the pre-cut as well as pre-scored little panels for your vest. All the card bases, once again, they are also pre-cut in these really awesome intricate shapes and pre-scored where they need to fold. So super fun, easy enough to put together. Everyone can absolutely enjoy these. You can even do these with grandkids, nieces, nephews, young people. Even the envelopes are included in this beautiful kit. And we're going to start with these two pieces. This lapel we're going to fold on the left hand side and burnish it down. So it's going to look like this. This one we're going to fold up on the right hand side, and then we're going to fold the card back in half and burnish all those pieces. So it's going to look like this. Now, later on, I'm going to show you another version of this, so stay tuned because I've got more to show you. I'm going to use my Sax paint palette because that is always awesome whenever you're adhering something, so you do not end up with anything gooey all over your product. Not to mention, of course, that it is easily wipeable with a wipey, or you can even run it under water in the tap to go wash it and clean it off. I'm using a Tombow mono glue stick. The papers are a little on the thinner side, so I don't want to use anything water-based in order to prevent any warping. Plus, as you can see, it allows me to reposition it before I commit. And of course, trying to stay on point when you're on camera, it's not always the easiest. But easy enough to do. All the pieces are pretty much self-guided. The decorative elements can only go in one direction. It's not like you can adhere them upside down or anything like that, with the exception of the collar piece. All these other ones, again, very intuitive. I mean, very self-explanatory, but super fun to use nevertheless. Now, the collar is a little bit of a different story. It is the only piece that is a rectangle, and so you could potentially adhere that upside down if you happen to be working with one of the papers that has patterns. So that's really the only one to look out for. Then we're going to adhere this lapel on the left hand side, that little hinge piece, and now we've got our vest openings. Super easy and fun. Now, next, we are going to adhere the collar, as I mentioned, that little rectangle piece. I'm just going to run it through my glue stick. You can see how these things come together in a matter of seconds. Super easy. Pre-scored, pre-folded for you. So all you have to do is bend that forward. We're going to adhere the tie right in the center of that underneath. Now later on we're going to do a bow tie, and that's going to change just a little bit. Plus I'm going to show you some other ways to jazz this up just a bit. Adhere the collar, and now we are going to work on our little pocket with the handkerchief. We're going to place that on the right hand side, and then our buttons. To do the buttons, all I'm going to do is adhere the bottom, then the top, and then distribute the distance between the two right down the middle. So easy enough, no measuring. And you can see that we are done with our first one. It's as simple as that. How fun and simple. Now we're going to work on this next one, and we're going to change it up just a little bit. On this next one, we're going to pretty much start the same way, but we're going to change direction. So now I'm going to fold that flap on the opposite direction, and I'm going to fold my card also in the opposite direction. Now, why am I doing this? Well, it's just another fun way of folding it and being able to change the orientation completely. I am huge on adding interactive pieces to my journals, junk journals or layout or folios. And I thought what a great addition this would be. What if I want to hinge it to the opposite side? And that's where this idea kind of came in, which was to fold it a little bit different. Other than that, we're going to do the exact same steps that we have already done on that first card. These are just a snap to make. They are so easy. We're going to do the same steps as I mentioned. The only difference is with this one is we're going to hinge, don't forget, on the right hand side. So that's going to be the only thing that we're going to worry about on this card. Now, I'm also going to step this up a little bit by showing you how to add some dimension if you'd like. And then we are also going to do a bow tie together because that one is just a little bit slightly different, not a whole lot, just a little bit. So I want to show you how to work that one as well. And once our tie is centered, then we're just going to close those collar pieces by adding a little bit of glue on either side. Then we need to add our little pocket with the hanky. So in this case, I decided to use dimensional foam. Of course, that is completely optional. It is not needed or necessary. It would be equally as adorable without it being dimensional. So if you don't want any dimension on your card, then you can just opt out of doing this completely. And you can see just how stinking cute that little pocket with the hanky on it is. And then finally, all we need to do is adhere our buttons. And for the buttons, I am going to be using the We Are Memory Keepers dot setter. The small one is actually perfect. It comes with three, but this is the smallest one, easy enough, and those dots just fit perfectly on there. Super easy to get the completed card. How stinking adorable and fun is that? Just a matter of minutes. Now, let's take a look at doing the bow tie one because that one is a little bit different. Not a whole lot, but there's just one little tiny difference that I want to make sure that I cover with you guys in order to make this a much easier project for you guys. Now, I decided that I wanted to give this some dimension. So since I wanted to do that, I adhere it onto a scrap piece of cardstock. I did that with that. And I also wanted to show you how you do not need to do the buttons manually on this one. So I adhered those to a scrap piece of cardstock again. I'm going to let that dry for a second. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to add all of my decorative panels just like we did before. That is no different. It's the same process, whether you're doing the tie or the bow tie. I'm going to once again use dimensional foam to pop up that little pocket with the hanky. And I'm going to use my Studio Light hook tool in order to remove the backings. If you have questions about any of the items that you see in this video, of course, feel free to leave them in the comments. Happy to provide links for you if you have questions on any of the products that you see. And now we're going to cut out those pieces that I had backed up with cardstock. And I wanted to show you this cheat. I used a 5/16 hole punch in order to not have to cut those button circles. So if you are like, oh, I do not like cutting circles, well, then feel free to use a punch to do so. And you'll notice that I am putting it facing down when I go to punch. I open it so I can see precisely where I'm placing this, and then I'm punching downward, because if not, you will send those little buttons flying up in the air. How do I know this? I had to hunt one down. So make sure that you hopefully follow that tip and make your life a little bit easier instead of having to hunt them down. Of course, it only takes for you to do the first one and then you realize, oh yeah, that doesn't necessarily work. Okay, now I'm going to use once again our foam dot setter in order to set those really quickly and easily. Now, I think that these are going to be fabulous for any man in your life, be your dad, your brother, your uncle, your next door neighbor, your pastor, your coworker, anybody. And because they're not like specific holidays or specific occasions, It could be anything. It could be Father's Day, birthdays, congratulations, a promotion, thinking of you, any of the above. Okay, now our buttons are done. We're going to talk about the collar because this is where it changes just a little bit. With the tie, we had first done the tie, then closed the collar. Now we're going to do it backwards. We're going to glue the collar first, and then we're going to add the double layered bow tie on top of it. And I did do dimensional foam once again. On the bottom piece, I just added one strip, but on the top piece, I doubled it up on the left and the right side just to give it that little puffiness that bow ties usually have. And I did, of course, push it just a little bit with my fingers to give it some extra dimension as well. But as I was saying, these are fabulous. Whether you're going to mail them as cards, you can add, of course, poems, quotes, sentiments to them. You can even tuck in a gift card in there because it could be underneath the best lapels. It could be on the inside of the card. You can add photos as well, which are fabulous because you can also use them in your journals or in your scrapbooking layouts as interactive features. How fun would it be to have one of these on a journal page or on a scrapbooking layout, and then be able to add photos on the inside, be able to add a quote, a thought, a poem about maybe your grandpa or somebody special that you are remembering on that specific page. So I hope you have enjoyed creating these along with me. As you can see, they're super easy to make. They are available in our online store, so make sure you check those out as well as all the other thousands of products that we carry. Don't forget to leave a comment down below because we're going to be doing a giveaway as soon as this um, video reaches 20 individual comments. So 20 and up, the gifts are going to start coming in. Make sure you share it out with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And I'm going to see you on this next video. Click on that for some additional inspiration. See you there. Bye.